it's like on the scale of 10 of the bad stuff, this is like a 7.
Okay.
I think you've got to swap. It's okay. Get the Nature's Prophet. I assume they're going to swap. That'd be wild if he doesn't swap. Can he just do it? Oh, he says he can do it.
Just lane it.
He's not scared.
Okay.
He's going in. He's got the items. He's going to the lane.
We saw this kind of thing. I think it was Liquid against Gaming Gladiators when Quinn just joined, and Blitz in the after series interview was like, "Yeah, we kind of just forgot about Huskar. We kind of just forgot about Quinn playing that nasty beast of a hero. It won't happen again." But VP don't have another chance. This is game 2 of a best of 3. It's happened to them. And they've got to in the moment deal with it. You don't get to ban it next game because there is no next game.
Well, we'll see how he approaches it. I mean, it's Huskar. Well, let's say you're just like, well, what's the problem out there, guys? You know, what's easier? So you think about Ember, he likes to kind of, he likes to whittle down his opponent. Those are the best lanes for an Ember is one where you're just like whittling down with Sleight of Fist and you're threatening a potential kill with Searing Chains and you're hoping that you frankly just don't even have to take Flame Guard. Those are like a lot of times the dream lane, I feel like, because then you get like moving around and stuff. Then you got your other middle of the pack lanes where like, oh, I might need a couple points in Flame Guard, and that's fine. But Huskar, there's just there's no good answer, guys. He does a lot of damage, and
the battle
he will win the trade.
Yeah. Later on in the game, there are some stuns for him. They've got Roar, the Kinetic Field, Static Storm's decent. And this Nature's Prophet can output a lot of physical damage. So it's just going to come down to picking your fights wisely. Now, the first 15 minutes of the game, though, for Einkrad, if he gets up and running, could be a bulldozer just charging towards VP's side of the map. And then we have the odds up on the screen. That one move Huskar picked, not as wildly favored as maybe I would have expected.
Yeah, actually less favored than the last game already, so... You know, odds makers saying that game 1 loss will just put some confidence in them here. So, Squadix begins with the level 1 Flame Guard. So, absorbs 85 damage, level 1. Okay, not too bad. Unfortunately, you know, Inner Fire does 120. That's not great. Why is that spell so terrible?
Radiant's
85 level 1.
Been killed.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage. Pretty garbage.
It looks like a typo. Like, that can't be right.
I guess it's only 65 mana, but yeah, not fun. Einkrad already starting to win his lane. We'll beat him out with that regen trade no matter what happens.
It's actually crazy that he has no tango running, and it's 12.2, and Squadix while tangoing is like 8.
Yeah,
you know, like you see the problem here.
Meanwhile, what's happening in the mid? Wait, the other mid lane?
Mid lanes now. The double mid lane. Yeah, this is the patch, guys. Welcome. Okay, what if they drop 4 lanes on us? That'd be wild.
That would be very, very wild. I mean, the whole balance of the game is 3 lanes.
Now we'd be talking. Give me 4.
Or they just shrink the map by like 30%, so we get junglers back in the game. Just pull a League of Legends on us.
No. Saying so.
That's pretty much the reason why LoL has a jungle and we don't. The map's just too big. You can't go jungle, kill 2 camps, and then come out and pop into a lane.
And then do something else.
And then do something else, yeah. Oh, Einkrad.
All right, well, other lanes. Pando's going to get a courier. Oh, he's not going to get a courier. The slow. All right, saved. That's it done.
I'm still going to bully noticed.
It's always a classic when the Huskar dies to the Ember. You know, they get like a little too cocky. The Ember's playing super safe, and that little dynamic causes something bad to happen.
Oh, that's first blood for Panther. Sayers just trying to drag waves again. I've got that meta up and running for Munkushi. So bottom lane not doing too well for VP. Beastmaster at 7 last hits. TB now starting to skyrocket.
Tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet on the opposing side having a decent time. Primal Beast not really being shut down too much. And now they've hit level 2 on 1 move top. They can start to play aggressively. Snowball onto FNG. And they're just toying with each other. Making sure to
guard. He's
gonna
be level 3 though, and you know, there's no kinetic for a second. He could try go aggro really quick. But I guess with no snowball, it's not really an option to him.
I was expecting more out of this 1 move top lane. More aggression. But I guess the wave has just been shoved back into them. Afterlife doesn't want to give up the farm. So they're going aggro on the creeps and not the heroes.
Yeah, it just seems happy staying in this position. He thinks a relatively even trade.
It's always one of those difficult decisions to make. Like, do I go for this kill on the enemy carry, lose 90% of my resources, enemy respawns full HP and full mana? Is that worth it? Then I have to ferry the salve. Maybe
the answer is usually no.
Yeah.
If you guys are wondering, it's almost always no. Kills are just for fun. They are not optimal these days.
Because like, quite often you get a kill and
gold.
Yeah, you get a kill, you get what 150 gold for it or something, and you miss out on 3 waves of creeps. And it's like, oh, that's not worth it.
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue still in Dota, it feels like. Well, Gilger just did a little lap, grabbed one of the water runes here. As Squadix does bottle the other one, but yeah, that's 5 stacks, 4 stacks. Is he okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, he had the fairy fire.
He did, yeah. That tower regen helping out tremendously.
All right. So, are you guys starting to see the problem a little bit here? Oh, he missed. That's a problem.
There's so many problems for VP right now. They can't kill top. They're just trying to get what farm they can on Kiritich. Bottom lane, Notice might be dying to the
body
tombstone
blocks?
drop. And the body block from Phantom is in front of the Beastmaster.
Oh, what's up?
Can I kill him though?
Dance on him. Dance on him.
There's the damage. When Kushi pops the meta. And now they chase Sayush. There's no cookie. 8 wand charges. That should be enough to keep him all right in that bottom lane. Then up at top.
He has the taunt equipped. Oh, is he good? Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that he has the taunt equipped and didn't use it is like a disgrace to humanity.
Undying?
Like he could have been taunting. Yeah, he was body blocking with the TB illusion and they get the kill and he's not taunting during it. Like what? Why even live at that point?
Well, the funniest
Speaking
thing
of
is,
why even live? Look at Squadix.
Oh no.
I'm just jungling.
What's he doing? Just waiting for Flame God to come back up?
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is the life, guys.
The wild thing about that.
Get you more gold.
Yeah. The wild thing about that Undying taunt is I remember when it released, myself included, along with a lot of other people, thought it was imbalanced because it would turn your hero around. Yeah. You know, you're just like moving around in a circle, you don't know which way he's facing, and it's like, wait, Io does that naturally.
Yeah. No, it's true. And like, because a lot of the taunts also didn't move. If I'm not mistaken, I think Backstroke didn't move at that point either. They had to make it move, I think.
The Tide one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it existed first, like before the Undying one, but didn't move, and then they fixed it to move. That's why I still use the Crystal Maiden Snow Angel one, because I think it's truly taunting when you can't move while you do it. You know,
you're just lying down.
You're committing to the bit.
Oh, Ember. There is now a catapult in your lane. And look at who's eyeing this up. Gilga's come to play aggressively mid. And VP bringing 2 heroes additional to the Ember. Sayush and FNG sat behind Squadix, expecting a dive from this level 6 Huskar. But one move not falling for it.
Why is Pantomime tipping Noticed?
So Noticed had a boar trying to stack Ancients. And Pantomime just chased it and killed it with like 3 decays. Worth it.
Nice. And how do you take notice success? Because he's, you know, I mean, he's not like dominating, but he's doing all right on this Beastmaster. How do we take this success and translate it into something? I guess a smoke gank to the Huskar is really the answer to that.
Yeah, this comes back to your point about that Lycan ban in game 1, right? The fact that Beastmaster, okay, he's been successful, he's not been crushed in lane, but once he gets his item, he's still kind of stuck here. And it's not like hard stuck.
Broody.
Yeah. Once he gets that Tumbler's toy, though, that's when it all changes.
Yeah, then he's good. Then he's got mobility.
Look at that item.
Quick glimpse up top there.
Yeah, Afterlife
came back anyway with the trample.
He wanted to go back in. He's incredibly tanky. He can cut through the sprout. And still had 10 stick charges, tangos, ring of health. All the goodies to stay in that lane and keep on playing. Well, it's about to hit 8 minutes, so rune guarding time. Squadix sat up at the top spot, but it... Oh, okay, there it is, Arcane Rune. Runes have been spawning late, huh?
Yes, it's been since the patch. They spawn 1 second late.
I will rise next
Afterlife does die. Kiritich traded out as Gilgear got himself involved again. Well, in that mid lane, Huskar still looking for the dive on Squadix if he can find it. I know Roshan has always spawned late. Like for the past 3 years, Roshan has spawned like 1-2 seconds late.
Yeah, it takes a little second. Like the clock goes and then he appears.
It's like 3, 2, 1, 1. There he is.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, good scan.
Yeah, how does that even happen though with the runes? Like what?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like internal clock timer messed up.
The spaghetti just be spaghettiing.
I think
Man, Panama's here with a tombstone too. Like I don't know, man.
Ridiculous. I remember a lot of those problems came from the fact that the clock inverts. You know, like we have the count down and then the count up.
Yeah.
I remember some problems coming from that, but yeah, I don't know about nowadays. Now Sayush and FNG are back in here. Ironcrad has armlet, toggle it on, and he's now unkillable. Tombstone dropped. FNG gonna burn to the spears of the Huskar, and they can't really do too much to him. They've got Soul Rip to back him up. He's got 1 charges and armlet toggles. So a 3v2, and VP lose the 1.
Got it.
I mean, it's Max Berserker's blood, everyone. His damage isn't that wild right now. Obviously, it's good, but it's really just it's the sustain. You can't deal with him. You keep trying, and he'll just punish you every time.
25% magic resistance. All you've got is magic damage right now as VP.
Yep.
Nature's Prophet going for Hand of Midas, so it looks like they're going for the long game. Can't really defend that tier 1 mid though. Scordex will try and drag the wave, glyph it up for a couple of seconds. Grab a regen rune, that's nice. The tower's going to die nonetheless.
Is under attack.
And while this is all happening, you know, you have a TB free farming as well. This guy usually the kind of backup plan. And just going to dip into the jungle, keep scaling as himself.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Painful. The helm's done for Beastmaster. What does it change though? You know, sure he can go down there and farm that up a little bit, but the gank potential is definitely there between a Huskar and a Tusk. Like it certainly won't be a safe spot. And I think Inkrad's just gonna like link top. Yeah, he's already drawn the line. But yeah, I'm coming top. Get ready.
And usually that helm is like, hey, I'm going to kick the enemy carry out of lane. Terrorblade is already obliged. He's like, I don't want to be in the lane. I'm already in the jungle. Yeah, you go far.
Care about efficiency, so.
And there are neutral camps to be had. Yeah, it feels like this is where the map gets real small for VP. Mid tower down, top gonna fall. Top jungle then becomes uninhabitable for Virtus Pro. I would love to see some more vision come into this dire ancient area. They've already got sentries
here
there.
We go though. TB maybe. Yeah, they need. Oh, he's getting out. Oh, the scan. They knew.
Yeah, it's like where else could they be?
Voice lines.
Like the Gilga's position right now gives that away, right? He's the one that enabled that scan. No one's showing top. It's just FNG. No one's in top jungle. They must be coming down bottom. Pantomime still level 5. Oh, he's out. Yeah, they didn't connect with the slight, so couldn't find the chains, while Afterlife slays FNG up at top.
Things crumbling even faster this game now for Virtus Pro. It started with the draft. Didn't feel great.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's just continuing with the defense and the pressure now. Last time it was Virtus Pro who we were expecting to sort of like snow out of lanes and immediately start like doing things together as a unit and just being like this fearsome front that just like moves at you. Now one move, they have the draft for it, and they're actually doing it.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, and Huskar's not the hero he used to be anymore. It often felt like he was that Viper kind of hero where he wins lanes, loses games. But now with all the items and getting the shard and the Aghanim Scepter, there's so much more scalability to this hero that you can actually die a couple of times by diving a little bit too deep, finding big pickoffs, coming back alive, and having that next item. Like BKB obviously going to be a huge one here for him, just to keep that aggression going. And adding in the fact he's got Soul Rips, Snowball, Sunder, all these S spells behind him to protect him.
I mean, likewise though, the BKBs for Virtus Pro will also be something they're all going to start to build towards on the cores, I'm sure. Kind of have to play for it. Although notice the thing about a... Oh no, he's still going to the helmet of Olympus. Never mind.
They caught the Huskar. Some good damage onto Ironcrad. The Soul Rip. Can he toggle? No. The Roar connects unnoticed, but now the rest of one move there. Here, onto the Beastmaster. Good cookie forward, but a snowball from Gilgir buys a little more time. Rolling towards Squadex, who can remnant away after this slight and chains of the punch, and the follow through though as Pantomime sprouted. Gonna get surrounded. The rest of VP rallying around Prophet as the, oh my god, Squad head over the ice shards. Couldn't finish the job, and now he's dead. Afterlife gone, 4 for 1. Virtus Pro.
You know why he lived? It's because he hit trample. Because he couldn't right click him over the because he was even close enough to punch him over that. I'm like 99% sure.
Oh,
but because he went trample instead. Of course, I'm sure the trample did a lot of damage on the way through, that it was worth it anyway, but that is nuts. A little bit of anti-synergy, unfortunately, coming out here from the off-lane duo.
That's got to feel really good, though.
Still thinks it's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, TB wasn't involved. He was away farming.
You know he was watching, though. Oh,
Yeah, it's like, good job, team. Wait, team, what are you doing? No, team, stop dying. So 4 for 2 in the end. Killing the Huskar feels very good. And you're not too reliant on super long cooldown spells. Static Storm and Roar are going to be back up pretty soon.
Unfortunately, this is what a team that is winning and then loses a fight does 99% of the time. They immediately go Roche. Every time. Like, oh, we should have Roche. Let's go Roche.
Easier objective. And Roche can fight back, but he doesn't have a human brain. Strategy is not one of Roche's strong suits.
Maybe that's what the good use for AI would be. We just have a learning AI that only controls Roche. You know, so Roche just gets more powerful over time. We'll teach him some moves.
Or neutral creeps stack themselves. Oh, the Static Storm into Remnant forward. Huskar, there's no way out of that one. They try the snowball, but it comes too late. Now Gilgir sharding himself, sprouted up, and Kiritich on a killing spree. VP.
Hold the phone.
Here we go.
Huskar doing the other Huskar things.
He's got a couple more of these in him. It's just a matter of getting to BKB now. Maybe a little sad he went for that little stop off at the Sange early on.
Yeah, and Notice has been doing a great job. Like, this is the, you know, we talked about before about dynamic of Beastmaster. He likes to stay in place, do his thing. He has been a little bit stationary for a lot of this game, but he is contesting that area. They have good vision there because of that, and they have slowed down the farm because, like, you would think about Kushi would be more ahead. 0-0-2, he's been like jungling the whole time, and he's still third on the board.
Yeah, it feels like he needs to get involved in some of these fights. He can pack a punch. And the fact one move have been fighting 4v5 for the most part. As Pantomime, slight chains, glimpsed into the kisses. Squadex on a killing spree as this Ember Spirit. 304 Ember, by the way, against the Huskar. Primal.
That's the true hype, though. Right
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
When you lane versus Huskar, you're actually winning.
Yeah.
You're actually feeling like you're alive.
Oh my god, I'm doing stuff.
They see the Primal Beast go by in that war, but they know they can't chase after Afterlife, so. All right, so your Huskar is starting to thaw on the snowball a little bit here. You know, even with the Tusk, it's not quite cold enough to keep the snowball rolling. What is the current thought process? You have a Vanguard Primal Beast going BKB. So downside to the Vanguard build, like you can definitely play your little Tidehunter game where you're more open. But look where he's playing. Like everyone's playing in the trees with like Vanguard. He's not like the, you know, super scary like no one come and deal with me in my lane. He's a little bit scary. He's not sure where the Beastmaster is. He's not going to blink for a long time. So they actually don't have a great way to take fights now that they're not so scary that they just walk up to buildings. They've sort of lost their edge of it here as one move.
Yeah, and it delays that BKB. It delays the blink or whatever comes after. I'm just wondering, does this Vanguard get disassembled into like Lotus and something else?
I think it definitely can. It's not bad.
Oh, we got a
Kind of cute.
up top. Snowball gonna get Gilgir away, and the high ground tombstone, something VP don't want to fight into. There's Roshan still around.
I think for me, I just want him to just get a blink. Like I don't really. I get the Vanguard. It makes sense. Like he was in lane. Here, yeah. Throws another one in there to scale, but they're coming up.
Yeah, Squadex with the help of the Static Storm.
Oh, he's out.
It was already pre-placed, so they buy a bit of time for Pantomime there to survive. Kisses look good, though. should be able to bring the Undying down, and notice chucking axes at them. And as Pantomime is shredded, we're still yet to see the impact of the Terrorblade when Kushi just farming jungle and the rest of one move scattering to the
Dire's
wind.
bottom tower is under attack.
Virtus Pro, baby. Into the rush pit. Oh, I'm so glad we have a game here. Like, I don't care if one move eventually win this, but it was not looking great with how things started. You know, the Huskar counter. Get a little bit nervous here. I thought we were going to wait till BKBs were up before we get a battle of the Virtus Pro, but instead, it's a BKB that Einkrad's waiting for. He feels like he needs the items so he can actually fight as the Huskar.
Yeah.
Come and fight me.
I mean, the scariest beast is the one that's backed up against the wall. VP, they're in that corner looking really upset.
Roshan has fallen to the
They
dark.
scraped themselves a pretty free Roshan, so aided for
Wait.
Kiritich.
Was the scariest beast not the one that's hiding in the trees cutting waves? It's not this guy?
He's not scared.
Oh, yeah, that's not very scary. I always thought the scariest monster was the monster at the end of this book, but that just turned out to be Grover. And the odds heavily favoring Virtus Pro here. They're pointing towards the game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I didn't get that reference.
I know. It's okay.
I don't know who Grover is, but he sounds familiar. Is he a mascot for some sports team? Or is he a Sesame Street guy?
He's a Sesame Street guy.
Okay.
Well, he's a Muppet.
Who's-
You know.
Oh, he's a Muppet, sorry. Who's the big orange
no,
guy?
actually-
Who's the big fluffy orange guy that's like Pennsylvania?
That counts.
No, the mascot.
Oh, you're talking about the Phillies guy, or the
It's some
Flyers
Philadelphia team,
mascot.
right?
Yeah, the Flyers mascot. That's God, what's his name?
Orange fluffy guy. Oh, his name was Grover.
Gritty. That's his name.
I knew it began with a GR. I was close.
Yeah. God, I can't believe I couldn't remember Gritty's name. I just lost my hockey culture license.
I can picture him. In my head, his name's Grover, so... That's who I thought you were talking about.
That's basically the same guy.
Dice are scanning.
What about Crouching Huskar? Oh god, the trees. Oh,
Hidden
they're
kisses?
burning.
Oh dear. Still no BKB. And Einkrad dead again. 3 deaths in a row without accomplishing anything. And Virtus Pro
Radiant's top
in
tower
firm
is
control
under
now.
attack.
5k lead, Aegis in hand. And we're still yet to see Munkushi show his face. 002 Terrorblade. He's got 11,000 net worth, but if you can't transfer that into kills and tempo, what use is it?
Yeah, I definitely forgot he existed.
Radiant's
Chilling.
top tower is under attack.
Let's see.
Radiant's top
It's
tower
Scotty will be
has
nice.
fallen.
Oh, we're fighting?
Nice.
Well, I tried.
Snowball, blink, disengage. Yeah, I mean, every 30 seconds, every minute, I'm like, why does it feel like one move at fighting 4v5 the whole game? And then yeah, they are. That's Terrorblade. Not doing too much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm not even sure how well he matches up against Nature's Prophet. Kiritich is a hardcore carry.
Yeah, and he's going Mjolnir too. He's
Radiant's
going raw,
middle tower
you know.
is under
No
attack.
Gleipnir, sir. I mean, he might still go for it. He might change his mind, but I'm thinking about
middle
just
tower has fallen.
clicking on down these heroes at the moment.
Yeah, then he gets into like
Get them to
Satanic
sit his
AC.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
And Afterlife just won't do anything till he's Blink Dagger. And he's trying to farm it up
Dire's
now,
bottom
but he
tower is under
really needs that
attack.
item. Like, he just needs to like jump on Kiritich,
Dire's bottom
They
tower
really want
sort of
has
to-
force
fallen.
the fight around him. Or ideally F and G would be a great pick off to set these
Radiant's
fights.
top tower is under attack.
And they were skirting around with that smoke, trying to find where they were sitting behind the Prophet. Gilgir couldn't see anyone, sadly for him.
What have we here?
Dire's
Now it's
bottom
VP's
tower
turn to
is under
smoke.
attack.
Oh, Einkrad. Oh, please.
Dire's
missed
turret
him.
has been killed.
Field and Slight
Dire's
off the
bottom
mark.
tower is under attack.
Kiritich does lose his courier to the Terrorblade. That's a nice bit of recouping here done by one move. The map was getting very small. So being able to shift out and keep VP on their toes, definitely a good sign still.
How much do you think the Ags could change things for the Huskar?
It's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. I don't think it's particularly good against the Nature's Prophet, but any of the other
Yeah.
heroes, very good.
I wonder if you just go Lincolns on Squadix. I feel like you kind of have to. Between Blink Tusk and that Ags, like, and then he's just immune, right? And Blink Primal.
Oh, another snowball from Gilgir. He does have a blink. Can't get it off in time, though.
Well, I tried.
Well, I tried.
He did indeed. Yeah, this has felt like a kind of a mirrored game to game 1. Laning stage goes well for a team. Mid-game team fights break down. Key hero gets picked off several times, and then the game has shifted completely.
Or you have lead and look frightening if you pressure, but then pressure does not amount to what you expect. It feels like it's always someone gets greedy with like an item or two. It's like this Vanguard into like sort of like later timing BKB from Afterlife. It's like, I don't know. They didn't quite play to the timings it feels like they itemized for.
Yeah, if Aincrad and Huskar had BKB instead of Sanj, you could see them getting that first Roche, winning an additional team fight. We'll try and start things off down bottom though. Afterlife, BKB'd up inside the Static Storm, struggling a little bit to finish off Notice, but he roars an illusion and tombstones down in a decent place, so Pantomime fighting around it. Kills the Beastmaster off and they snowball onto FNG. Ember zipping across to help his Disruptor, remnanting away now though. As one move, utilizing the Terror Blade, now 0, 0, and 3.
Boom. Getting in there.
Illusion.
And I think that was the blink. Yeah, there you go. And that was without the blink, by the way, that he caught Notice. That was kind of sick. So the blink is now flying into the courier, and it should make Afterlife's life much easier. Very bad fight start from Virtus Pro because he had a Static Storm dumped on a BKB'd Primal Beast while no one else was inside. So it just like didn't delay the death at all of Notice. Now a potential TP in here from KOTA. She's gonna find Aincrad.
Well, they're spam pinging this Huskar and he just dies.
Goodness.
He did use his BKB as well. He didn't use it pre-life break. He used it after and then died immediately.
Holy moly.
Yeah. He's got Halberd now, at least on the Huskar, but needs that Aghanim Scepter, which is queued up now.
Oh, Squadix not heeding my thoughts at least. He's thinking about just going blink. He's like, you know what? Smart guy, actually. Can't get caught if I just blink. Don't need a Lincolns.
I just jump around more.
That seems kind of wild. Is he really gonna go blink next? I mean, I'm down. But it sounds kind of dangerous to me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Afterlife. Showing the prowess of the blink already. Getting away from Kiritich. One move, they can't really come down, defend bottom. They're afraid of this Beastmaster snap combo. Whoever shows gets blown up. Feels like a waiting game now for next Roshan, which they ideally want to fight around and take.
Dire are scanning.
I'm
not sure if the Scotty was finished on Munkushi's courier, was it? It's been dead a long time. I'm thinking it probably was.
It should be right. He's got items queued up.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
That's been away for a while.
Gilgear. Straight onto FNG. Life break for good measure, but now Huskar's roared up and the kiss is coming. Aincrad, BKB's healed up a little bit. Trying to fight down in the river. Surrounded by Notice and Squadix. Where's his team? They're all running away. Gilgear's back in, trying to get this Ember Spirit under control. And the Terror Blade raining damage from the high ground. In we go with the Pulverize now onto the snap. It kisses to the high ground herself. The Afterlife Primal Beast uproars, gets away from danger. Oh, baby,
TP coming in.
Where's
he's gonna find him.
He aggress all the jump. The blink disjoints the projectile, and Kiritich has he gone too far, too deep here against Aincrad and Gilgear. Sprouts and TPs, anything to cancel him. He's close to death, but survives. Oh my God, Afterlife! How did he survive that? Squadron's gonna TP out as well now.
That was so sick. With the blink of the attack projectile. And then Munkushi walking to the high ground to try and get those last hits. If he had just rolled the dice from the low ground and hit everything, he dies. But I get it, because, you know, you feel even stupider if you miss a bunch.
You miss
you have
all
no shot at. But, oh my God. That was wild. That was kind of a wild TP for Kiritich. He's a little out of control right now, I gotta say. That was not worth the risk.
Very aggressive. You know, something I noticed, I don't think we've touched on, the Spirit Vessel of Sayush, an item which just has fallen out of favor completely the past year. And you can understand against Terrorblade and Huskar, feels pretty good. But with the amount of dispels and saves and BKBs, it feels like that's a lot of gold expended for not much return.
Yeah, I always am finding myself like trying to stay away from this item unless it's like desperately necessary.
It's like you can rationalize it, and then you think, wait, I could just have a full staff, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it is. Or like Blink Dagger. And I think about all these moments where Blink Dagger could have done something more.
How much is Vessel? 3K? That's your ags. That's like the majority of your ags, right? Three quarters of it.
To be fair, though, the buildup is sweet. You know, there's a lot of things in Spirit Vessel that feel good. You know, having your urn and stuff. So pretty important.
That's true. Mr. Roshi back up in 5 seconds.
Dire's middle tower
Is that his full name? Or is it Roshanuel Rampson? Is that his official name?
Roshathy.
Roshathan. We just call him Roche for short.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We trained him wrong on purpose.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Roshaman Aegis.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wait, what movie is that from? Where they're training? Oh my God, is it Fury?
Speedy rune of haste.
We trained. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I like how you talk when you Google things.
Kung Pao. I'm over the age of 30. I talk to myself constantly because I don't know what I'm thinking unless I do. FNG. Oh, a lot of damage comes his way quickly from Afterlife and Gilgear, but now the Static Storm dropped and FNG still alive somehow. Raw comes out to hold the TB in place and VP brought Heritage in. Afterlife still BKB'd up and Makushi has Thunder to play with. There's Soul Rip up the Undying, the Tombstone's down, the life break in and Kiritage being focused. They've got the kill on the Prophet. Monkushi stands his ground and shreds through VP. Terrorblade cannot be stopped, but a TP out there. I guess Notice was still BKB'd as the Onslaught does nothing to stop him. And a snowball will allow Gilgear to catch up to this Sage Snapfire. And there we go. Monkushi 108 finally has a kill to his name. And Terrorblade looking very strong.
And Ankrad finally getting his revenge. Back to the Roche. Does he get the Aegis or do we give it to Monkushi? I kind of feel like Ankrad takes it, so he can just YOLO.
Yeah, give it Husker.
Yeah. I mean, I could see the argument, because there is a chance they could blow up Monkushi still, because their saves aren't that great.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Yeah, you get that Hawk. Well done, Gilgear.
Oh, no.
Kung Pao enter the fist. Oh my God. Another film that goes on that need to rewatch that because I can't remember the last time I've seen it.
Put it on the list, people.
Along with Shaolin Soccer and
what else was on that list? Airplane?
No, I watched one recently. It's like parody like Crouching Tiger kind of movie.
I know which one you're talking about, but I forget.
It's got the woman smoking, the old woman smoking.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
I watched it like 2 months ago. My brain is like really screwed up. I cannot remember shit anymore. Chat screaming at us.
I can remember when Virtus.pro were looking like they were going to win this game quite easily.
Oh yeah?
It wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't. I mean, we thought Huskard is down and out, but he got BKB. Started looking pretty good. Terrorblade was like, oh yeah, some Dental 2 being played. What can he do? Remnant away to safety.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Fu Hustle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I love the fact that Google exists. I don't need to remember anything. I can just type in some keywords and it acts as my memory.
It's all the AI. Yay!
Yay! All that bullshit in Sherlock, people having mind palaces. Google is my mind palace.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well,
the palace of Virtus.pro is being attacked right now.
No, Trent, I'm trying to distract everyone from the game with my dumbass ramblings.
Oh, here we go.
Stop trying to segue. Stop trying to segue things.
He has eggs. He has eggs.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
No, Disruptor.
On Disruptor?
FNG's rich.
Wow.
Radiant's
Did he sell some stuff to get there? Has he managed that?
I believe so.
Radiant's bottom tower.
There's no money rock, is there?
I see locked boots, so I can make an assumption. I think he thought they were committing to the push.
Yeah, it kind of felt like they were.
And I hate Eye of Azir. This thing's too good.
cast range strong.
All cast range neutrals, too good. Tell me so you count as well, by the way. Don't think you're getting out of this.
No, I agree.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right, how do you deal with a problem like Munkushi?
You
Because
roar
he's
him.
hard to kill, and they definitely need to. And he has no Aegis, so you know there is the backstab potential. Gilgear has the blink. Snowball, Afterlife has the blink coverage as well with onslaughts and just pulverizes.
I think that he's a problem.
Dire's
But
middle
I also
tower
think
is
that,
under attack.
okay, maybe the Husker Axe changes this. But I feel like if VP all in the TB and kill him, they win the fight. Like if you Static Storm, Raw, Kisses with Prophet hitting him,
Dire's
he
middle
dies.
tower is under attack.
And then there's like a minimal chance that Ankrak cleans it up. I think he won't. I think you win if you do that.
Yeah,
but it
now I
is
think with the
kind of
Axe,
scary to leave the
Is under
Huskar.
attack.
yeah, now Husker has Axe, he kind of disjoints your all in, right? Because he takes a
Yeah.
hero out of the fight for 3 seconds. So if
It's
he
kind of a
if he-
save.
yeah, like if he cancels Kisses or stops the Raw from coming, like I don't think you necessarily need to just like life break.
Ooh,
Nature's
Afterlife finds Kierditch.
Prophet. You're right, he does.
Kierditch just got body blocked though, he knows.
Oh, somebody's here. Trample. BKB up. Gilga's coming. Gilga's coming. Oh my god. Gilga's heel totem's really good, man. Oh.
Gotta be so painful.
What did he say? He TP'd back to barracks and tried to blink Ogre Seal Totem all the way
Radiant's
there
top
and nearly
barracks
had
are
it.
under attack.
And that might have been the. Did he actually notice the body block? Because I think he did.
They were pinging it, yeah.
That's crazy.
Snapfire pinged it. Not traversing across the map again. Looks like they really want to stick it out in this enemy
Radiant
ancients
are
area.
scanning.
Get bottom tier 2, play into mid. Towers are free money right now for one move. But they've only got 30 seconds left on Aegis, so Ironcrad's got to be a little more careful with his
Dire's middle
positioning as he
tower is
just
under
walks
attack.
into a tier 2.
Well, this one should fall for free.
Dire's middle
Holding the
tower
high ground.
has fallen.
What is Seiyu's trying to farm? He's just down here. He's just getting some wards down, grabbing some bounty runes. Okay. I guess he actually doesn't have buyback, so kind of risky, but could maybe cook you a unit here and get some even more gold. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that burn. Got all that gold. That's gem. Okay, that's he's trying to farm. Interesting.
And now he's staying down here.
Nah, he's got to come back for the fight, right? Orly. Or not.
Oh, there's another bounty rune. That's why I was here.
All right, we got Daedalus on TB and Daedalus on Nature's Prophet. Currently, Prophet is hitting harder, but of course that is without meta turned on.
Come.
So maybe now is the time I change my opinion on life-breaking Prophet.
It's a DD. He is not hitting harder. Why is that? Because the Daedalus?
Yeah, because you have Halberd life break now, so you can take the Prophet completely out of the fight for like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Jump in from Squad X. Good full staff. Gets Pantheon to high ground, but he's still crushed by the kisses. He's got a buyback on this Undying.
Your place.
Munkushi's DD about to wear out, and they've got another slight change. The Roar connecting on Gilgamesh.
like that.
Both supports down. Very well done by VP, poking up to high ground.
Yeah. I love just killing the Tusk because like they can't fight you right now. They need their entire roster because every little body in the way between you and Munkushi is what makes this fight good for one move. So removing those bodies is a big piece to go for. Afterlife, does he actually get away with this? I mean, he is BKB TP. Is there anything that stops him besides? I mean, they just use the roar. I mean, he has an Octary core, so you know that talent isn't until 25 now. Thankfully, though. Oh, is he? No,
He's
he
going.
can't kill him. Can he?
He can. He can. He will. Yeah. Now
He
keep
did?
it out. Oh my god. The crits. He got fucking 3
He died
crits out of
in
the last
base.
4 hits.
He died in base.
So he lost gem. He died.
Yeah, what's up with
60
that? How is his
seconds.
corpse in the base, but the gem stayed there? Riddle me that one.
I have no idea.
Also, yeah, that was like the luckiest Nature's Prophet I've ever seen. And by the way, I've noticed he queued up this Revenant's Brooch a while ago, so hype. Because when's the last time we saw that item get purchased?
I still don't think I've cast the game with that item.
I've
I've seen several pucks like 70 minutes in start buying it and then the game ends. But I don't know if I've ever seen it completed. Maybe this is the game. What does it even do, Trent? What does it do?
What does it do? Like, what is it for? It lets him just kill Pantman, which is kind of funny.
Go Scepter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Magic damage.
I mean, magic damage is good versus a Terrorblade with 35 base armor.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like in combination with your Mjolnir. It's kind of neat.
And TB presses BKB, and your like 8k gold item is worthless.
As you can see, he queues up the most important thing after, which is E-Blade. So he's attempting some sort of an E-Blade Revenant's Brooch build. He's, you know, it's only a... Oh, yeah, you're right, it is, isn't it? What am I talking about?
He wants more evasion. That's a lot of damage on Ironcrad.
XD. Look, guys, I'm not stuck in 2016. You are, okay? Leave me alone.
E-Blade plus...
I saw an Eagle song and I got excited, okay?
Yeah. We need to bring back the good old Dota 1 bug slash interaction slash feature of decrep allows... attack modifiers allow you to fight into decrep. Do you remember this?
Oh. I see. Oh, yeah, because they would work or whatever.
Because you could pug the decrep someone, buy a Blightstone, and hit them because you had Blightstone Orb. Oh my god, Ironcrad's gone in! Snowball saves him. Can they fight around a static storm though? Because the kisses are coming, the BKBs are up. VP fighting near the Roche pit as Ironcrad has BKB. Still alive! Fight. I don't know, but Huskar can battle into Squad X and kill off the Ember. Now Monkushi can output his damage, fighting high ground into Kirachik. Satanic Pop, but the Daedalus hits are not enough to heal him.
Squad X has to die back.
4 staff away. 5 seconds for Remnant. Haste through in the bottom. Gets off the side chains, but the life break done by the Remnant. He jumps out of there. Ironcrad can still keep focusing Squad X, but a turnaround play blows them up. Pulverize in. The stun's not coming. Afterlife. He can't get the finish. Squad X will survive. And now another roaring Courage buys back. Kills off the TP. They've got their captain Ironcrad now. He goes 1v4. Very deep. All alone. Huskar just died back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was so sick. Squad X is insane. This Blink Dagger purchase was absolutely nasty, and he's crazy. That was like you could go back and watch that fight like 15 times and see different stuff that Squad X was doing there. It's just like crazy decisions in the moment.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That was unbelievable. When he blinked back in there for the bolas with like 15% HP, I thought he was about to throw.
Roshan has
Yeah, that fight swung so many times. And then I thought one move we're going to be able to hold things out. VP just buy back several heroes. So they get Roshan. Kurtich grabs Aegis. Now they push bottom lane because the TP from Prophet allows them. Now with Aurora and Gilgear. Tusk. Saved up by a 4 staff. They dive bomb him with some Hawks and Remnants. He falls into the air and he's got Blink, but Gilgear has to snowball. Kiritich very deep. Kisses coming, is covering fire. And Kiritich and Squad X holding that front line. While TB with no meta for 20 seconds feels completely lost.
No meta. His BKB's there, but it's all on FNG. He's waiting for his moment.
Afterlife now is out to BKB. Charges in towards Noticed.
There's a rapier on Kiritich.
Oh, he's got big damage, but the Sprout counteracted with the 4 staff.
Radiant's middle.
It looks like they get the TB out of there with a glimpse. I believe so. I didn't see it with my own eyes.
I believe
that's all I can assume. But now Mega Creeps and Virtus Pro, a very back and forth game. They found their groove with a big team fight around multiple buybacks. TPing back in. Kiritich wants to continue this and put it out of contention.
We're never going to see Revenant's Brooch. That's what I've decided.
No, we're not.
Suddenly it turns into a rapier game.
Oh, gobble up, roar.
Oh, there it is.
A disarm on the Prophet, though, is the TB. He's meted up, but inside a static storm, half HP, 20% HP, blown up and killed. Monkushi's down, and one mover out. Game 2. Oh, baby. Game 3 coming.
Radiant's
VP had to fight tooth and nail for this one.
Virtus Pro.
Against the Ember counter-picking Huskar. They take the W. That's gonna feel real good for Squadix. He picks up a couple of kills at the end. What did he end the game with?